And then let's go to the exterior inspection and picks. Let's start with the exterior inspection first. So you're going to want to check the roof condition. You can usually eyeball it. You don't need to take a ladder out there. We don't want you guys climbing roofs and getting hurt. But you can usually tell, if you take, a few steps back away from the home, you should be able to get a good view of the condition of the roof, even looking at the siding, kind of where the roof ends, checking for any type of water damage, multiple rot spots. You want to make sure the roof is in good condition. Again, we're checking the AC functionality. So go over to the AC unit and just check the fans, check the condition. You're checking for a lot of rust. Does it have a lot of rust? Does it have a lot of, exposed or even cut wires? You just want to make sure the AC unit looks clean, looks functional, and looks like it can be ran on a normal basis. Again, we're checking those window conditions while we're out there. Again, it can be very costly. So if you have broken windows or cracks in the glass, you're going to have to get those things repaired. It's not a major item, but you'll find that some of your buyers might be a little concerned just because, again, it's just hard to replace those on some of these older homes. We're looking at the paint condition. We're looking at the porch condition. You just want to make sure that it's in solid condition. You want to make sure that the home looks like it's sturdy. It doesn't look like it needs a whole new paint job. Even if it does, that's perfectly fine. A good power wash you can get done for 50 or 75 bucks. It'll make the home look brand new. We don't need to go in and paint the entire home or, repair the porch as long as the porch is in good, stable condition. If you're missing steps or anything like that, or you're missing handrails, those are quick, easy fixes. We still consider those to be cosmetic. We're also looking at the landscaping. You want to make sure that you're looking at this because sometimes the park might ask you to cut trees or trim bushes just to bring the home up to park standard. Even with the painting, we bought some homes in the past where they asked us to paint at least the front of the home to make sure it has good curb appeal. Also, I like doing a scan. I also like taking pictures because sometimes when there's a lot of trash and debris that's left in the yard or behind the home, sometimes it's going to be your responsibility to remove that. We do sign an agreement with the seller to make sure that they understand it's their responsibility to, remove all those items. We might even hold a little bit of a deposit back for that just to make sure we're not screwed in and stuck with a bunch of trash. But sometimes the trash is still there. So take a quick view of the landscaping. Definitely look at the skirting. If the skirting is cracked or there's holes or it's missing a few panels, that's no big deal. There's usually mobile Home Depot stores where you can, just replace the individual panels for a fairly cheap price. Getting a good handyman, I'm sure that they have experience doing that. You don't need to replace the entire skirting within the whole home. Have you ever done that?
It's pretty expensive to replace all the vinyl skirting around the entire home. So try to find like a match and just fix the gaps in it. But sometimes I think we did that on one property. We had to replace it just because I don't think there was any skirting on
Oh
it.
yeah, you're right. There was no skirting
As
at all.
long as there's skirting there, try to just make it come back together with some like pieces and try to fix it up if you can.
For sure. And then we're checking the carport and awning condition. So if you guys don't know what a carport is, if you're looking at a mobile home, you'll see a structure that covers, the car in the parking spot. That is the carport. And then an awning, if you don't know what that is, if you look at a mobile home, to the maybe to the left of the home when the seller it can come out of their main entrance. It might be covered, it might be shaded. Their entire porch might be shaded by something that looks like a carport. It's considered an awning. Most homes, at least in our area of Phoenix, when they're in parks, they have these awning posts. You just want to check the condition, check the post, make sure that the condition of the awning is stable and it's not falling apart. You want to make sure that you're selling safe homes. And then, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Go
and
ahead.
especially check the awning posts near the carport because a lot of times people actually accidentally run into them, and so they're really bent and crooked, and that's not really safe for the awning to be, supported by a bent awning post. So the park may require you to replace those, and that can be a little bit of a hassle to find them and replace them.
Yeah, but if it's only one post out of the four or five or six, it's not a big deal. You should be good to go. And as far as pics of the home, we're making sure when we're on the exterior of the home, you want to get each and every side of the home. You want to get a picture of each and every side. You want to get the front of the home. You want to get a picture of the back of the home, including the yard or fence if there is one as well, including the porch. And of course, you want to take a picture of the AC. In markets like Phoenix, whenever you post a home, you want to post a picture of the AC. Buyers love knowing that the home is coming with the AC that adds value to the home. If you want, you can even take some pics of the actual park as well. Use those for some of your ads. That is completely optional.